Why, hello there. My name is Mr. Hoven. It's Friday, November 16, 2018, and this is the 8th grade classes. So we're going to be getting some stuff done with the presidential progressives today. Then we're going to be moving into review for the test if you get that time. Monday we're reviewing, and Tuesday we're testing. So just keep that in mind as we're moving along through class that you're using your time wisely. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. For the substitute, who's ever in the room, please go ahead momentarily. You're going to pause the video and hand this sheet out to the students. It's on the front table, A Changing Society, Progressive Presidents, Roosevelt and Wilson. As you'll see, there's a timeline on the front and a concept map on the back. Pause this video now, hand this out to the 8th grade class. Then come back. Pause it now. All right, so we're back. So the first thing that we're going to do is, this is what we're looking for. The directions. Use the timeline to record the names and the dates of President Roosevelt's reform during his 2 terms in office. Include a short description of each for your reform you include. Then on the back, as you read about President Wilson's progressive reforms, jot down 2 bullet point notes. So not too big, but 2 for each. So 2 for tariffs, 2 for business, 2 for banking. Now, where are we going to find this reading? Well, I'm so glad you asked. You're going to be going into Schoology, and I'm going to say this quietly and kind of slow down a little bit so everyone can get there. So computer should be open. You should be in Schoology already. But you're going to Schoology. You're going to, just like we've been doing, A Changing Society. This is nothing new. We're going into the progressive movement. Progressive movement. Once you're there, activity 3, progressive presidents, Roosevelt and Wilson. Please go ahead, substitute in the room. Go ahead and pause the video to make sure every student gets to this screen that you're seeing right here. Pause it on this so everyone can get here. Then come back. Go ahead. All right, so we're back. So it means you've gotten to this point. You have the progressive presidents, Roosevelt and Roosevelt and Wilson, and now we're ready to move on. So you're going to be going to Discovery Ed. So please click there. You're going to open up your Discovery Ed, and I'm going to look at as if I was a student. So if I was a student looking at Discovery Ed, I'm going to look at, okay, 8th grade progressive reform technology. We finished that yesterday. 8th grade progressive presidents. Going to click right there. Clicking on that. Now here's where you're going to find the readings. So for the reading, you've got Theodore Roosevelt right here. Reforms first term, reform second term. So you can click on those. They'll open up. You'll do the reading. And remember, when you're reading for Roosevelt, first and second term, you're recording reforms that he did, specifically that he did. Not that someone else did and he was just around for, that he did as president. So there's not like a ton. There's not a million of them. There's like 4 or 5. Then you'll go, when you're finished with both of the Roosevelt readings, so let me go back here. Hopefully it lets me just go back. We'll see. Yep. When I've done the Roosevelt reading first term, second term, then I'll go into Woodrow Wilson, the progressive president. I'm going to click there, and I'm going to do the reading here. These readings aren't super long. You can work. You can work in pairs, not groups of 3, but pairs or individually. If you choose to work individually, that's fine. You do not have to work with someone, but pairs or individually to work through this. When you finish this, I want to draw your attention to a few things. When this is finished, you have 2 options, 2 things you can work on. First, I'm going to go to updates. You can work on, I'm going to scroll down here, the online lesson that is due on Monday, temperance and women's suffrage movements. That's due Monday. Work on that if you finish the presidential, the progressive presidential stuff, that worksheet with your partner. That's number 1. Work on your online lesson. Second, there is a quiz been created and posted for you to start reviewing for the exam next Tuesday that we have next Tuesday. This post just says, hey, the online lesson about temperance and women's suffrage is this one. It's the next post down. This post right here is the quiz. You've got the code. You can go in. You can play it as many times as you want between now and next Tuesday to help you review for the exam. So quick recap. You're doing the reading on Discovery Education. It's in the folder. Give it a second. 8th grade progressive presidents. You log into Discovery Ed. This is what you're going to click on, and you're going to do those readings. This is the worksheet you're using. It's on the front table. Should have been handed out to you. When you're done, you're doing first your online lesson. Second, the quiz. The only thing you can work with someone else on is the progressive president activity. Everything else is done individually. And that's what we've got for today. Class is going to be shorter. Please make sure you get the presidential thing done. Online lessons due on Monday. Monday, we review. So Monday we review. Tuesday we test. Keep that in mind. All right? So have a good class. Happy studying. Learning about those presidents. We'll see you for review on Monday.